Hey guys, so Cory here, your average hunter. I'm going for a duck hunt tonight. Should be a pretty quiet night. Um, my swamp, my swamp's not the greatest for duck hunting, so not at night anyways. In the morning, it's you get a lot more activity, but nighttime it's not so great. But we're gonna try it out anyways. A couple of the things that I'm going to show you is the following. I'd like to show you the shotgun I'm using. It's an old Browning, semi-automatic, 2 3/4 inch. I believe it's Browning. It says somewhere on the barrel. Probably hard to see in this light, but it's basically the gun that my old man has given down to my brother and me, and we use it consistently. So I mean, it's a nice, reliable gun. It works great. For shots tonight, I'm going to be using number 3s, steel. Make sure, I don't know about you guys, but where we hunt, you can only use steel for waterfowl hunting. They're a nice shot, big enough to kill a duck at 40 yards, 50 yards. Helps you with your shooting for sure too. And call. The only call I have is it's a cheap call from Canadian Tire. You can get them for $11, $10. It sounds all right. It does work, but I mean it's not as nice as those $100 calls that you can get. But I mean it does a trick. Every time I go duck hunting, I hunt in the swamp in a small hole at nighttime. I always bring my goose call, and it's a cheap $15, $16 call from Canadian Tire as well. They do the trick. The reason why I bring that is if you get a loner, 2 or 3 birds, usually if you make a couple calls, and usually hopefully they turn around and you can smash them. So that's what I'm using tonight. I'm going to be wearing my grass camo, and we'll go for the hunt. Hey guys, so I'm down at the I parked the bike. I'm just getting ready to go down to the duck blind. It's kind of windy out. It's a nice night out, so we'll see how this goes. I'm already hearing ducks quack, so I better get down there and set up, and hopefully I can bag a couple tonight. So hopefully I can get them on camera too. All right, let's go. Fucking one down. So as you can see, I got down here, wasn't sitting 5 minutes, did a couple quacks, and all of a sudden I had one swim in front of me. I know it's against morals to shoot them when they're swimming and to only shoot them when they're flying, but I want meat. Duck tastes too good. After that, there's two that was right with them that flew up about 45 yards out. I tried to get them, but I couldn't. Went out, and then there's about 5 more that were probably 80 yards or so, but I got the mallard, and it doesn't matter if I only get one duck tonight. One duck's better than no duck. So I just had about 8 geese come out of nowhere. I was not prepared. I started calling on the goose call, and all of a sudden they turned around, started to look in, and they turned around and they looked like they were gonna land. And then I went to turn the camera on, and they saw me make some movement, and they turned around and booked it out here. And I mean, that's one thing about hunting is, I mean, at least I'm seeing something, first of all. And second of all is you're going to see lots and lots of birds, lots of animal, lots of game. And you know what? You won't even get a chance at them. Like my grandpa always said, my dad has always preached this to me. If it's meant to die, somehow, some way, it's going to come to you. Especially when you're deer hunting. If you're out deer hunting and if there's a deer that's meant to die, it's time to go, it's going to walk out in front of you and you're going to blast it. But that's just the joys of hunting. I mean, at least I saw geese tonight. If I was a kid, I'd be mad that they wouldn't come any closer, but the closest they even got to me was about 65, 70 yards flying over, and I'm not taking a chance at a goose that far away, so I'll wait till they're a little closer. But more duck hunting to come. Alright guys, so I mean, it's 6:45. Just about, you know, half an hour before quitting time. I felt I got pretty lucky tonight. I got one duck. I called about 8 or 9 geese in. So I mean, any night you get at least one duck, that's a successful night in my books. It was a nice hunt. I mean, it was nice and relaxing. One thing I do want to preach to you guys when you're hunting is that a lot of people that hunt don't have property themselves. Like it's not their own property. One thing I do want to preach to you guys is always make sure you clean up your mess. Like tonight, for instance, like right now I'm hunting on my next door neighbor's property. I'm not hunting on ours. I'm hunting on his side of the swamp. And one thing I really want to preach to you guys is pick up your mess. Pick up every piece of garbage you can. Like what I did tonight is when I shot that one duck, the 3 or 4 shots that I took tonight, I made sure I picked up the empty cartridges. Just because, you know, it's not your property. You want to respect the land. That's one thing Dad's always taught me, is respect the land like it's your own. So yeah, I mean, it's one thing. If you're a lot of hunters, you know, they don't have their own property. And you know, they gotta ask permission. Make sure, you know, you tell them if you're gonna ask somebody else to hunt on their property, make sure you tell them, like, I'll shut all gates that I open, and I'll make sure I pick up all mess and stuff. And but anyways, yeah. So I mean, it was a successful hunt tonight, and that's pretty sweet. So I know the ducks were swimming when I shot the one, and I know that's against morals, but you know, you do what you can. I hunt for meat. I hunt as game, but I also hunt for meat. So if meat presents itself, I'm gonna take it. So thanks for watching this week, and yeah, just comment, subscribe. For all the other people, you know, make sure you comment and give other tips for people who are just starting out hunting or whatever. Like, you know, what I'm doing may not necessarily be 100% right, may not be the best way to hunt things. So if you have a different input, make sure you let other people know. So thank you for watching this episode, and there will be more to come. All right.
Working hard for a dollar in the backwoods. Yeah, we get it done.